In Regorego, Dokolo district in the northern part of the country lies a 10-acre mixed farm. This farm belongs to Fred Ogwaloye, a retiree of the UN and currently heading one of the most blessed clan in Lango called the Nomo clan. Ogwal retired to become a full-time farmer.
I started developing interest in cocoa based on the literature that I've read and based on my experience in some countries where I've been, like in West Africa. The weather conditions in those places are not any different from here.
2.5 years ago, Fred dedicated more than half of his land to grow cocoa, one of the most rare crops in Lango, originally regarded as a West Africa crop. He has two varieties, one with the purple pods and the other with the green pod.
Yellow is showing that
when it is ready for harvesting, it turns yellow.
Yes, yellow. This is not yet ripe, but it has started.
The rain conditions here are very good for cocoa growing. And if we could pick this up as a region and as a sub-region, I'm sure that we are going to make something out of this very important plant here. This is the first harvest that I'm having, but as you can see, it's very encouraging.
Cocoa is a small evergreen tree grown majorly on loam soil. To grow cocoa, a pit measuring 2 feet deep and wide at a spacing of 3 meters is recommended.
Cocoa only requires good foundation. Invest in the foundation of cocoa properly. It is a lazy man's crop. The weeding, you slash. Then the harvest, you harvest the pods, you break. You scoop the beans, you can sell the beans fresh. You don't need to take the risk of fermenting or what.
Some good luck.
Fred is currently collecting his first harvest since it was planted 2.5 years ago. From planting, he has so far invested 8 million shillings on the 6-acre plantation. With the good management, Fred expects to earn 100 million shillings from this farm annually. His major challenge is technical support, especially on disease management and post-harvest handling.
And we have been trying our best to look for people. I think one of the biggest problems we have here is that we need to get extension workers, agricultural extension workers. For example, we now have some of these insects which are disturbing us here. They are not yet very serious. But honestly, I would be very disappointed if this thing ends up giving us a lot of problems.
For cocoa in particular,
Mike Drazole, a specialist in cocoa farming, says cocoa is one of the best crops farmers can invest in to eradicate poverty. Mike advises farmers to choose quality seedlings and adhere to recommended standards while planting.
I know in northern we have open land. You can plant everything when you're planting cocoa. But the best thing is to establish the shed this year. Then next year you come and plant the cocoa.
Fred is among the farmers in Lango and Acholi who have planted over 100 acres of cocoa.
My children will harvest them.
Paulo Okulu, who mobilized seedlings for these farmers, say majority of cocoa farms are doing very well. Okulu says extension workers are being trained to provide technical services.
This time we're going to raise another 100,000 seedlings, at 1,000 per seedling.
Cocoa is a perennial crop that begins fruiting at 2.5 years. It is harvested twice a year, earning about 13 million per acre. Ediolwa, UBC News.